You are watching the GameCreds.com Invitational, cast by myself, Total Biscuit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SHOUTcraft right here with Sjow for Team Dignitas in the Blue Trunks playing Terran at the northeast of this particular map versus his opponent Freman fought against all authorities in the Red Trunks playing Protoss. Freman took the first game against Sjow, so of course if he takes the second, then against all authorities will be up 2-1 in the best of 5 Clan War series. Once again, to explain it for people that don't know, the matches are best of 3. When you win a series, you gain 1 point for your team. Once any team gains 3 points, again, best of 5 scenario, then they will advance to the next round and eliminate the team they were fighting against. That's what Clan War actually is, and it is the GameCreds Invitational. As brought to you by, unsurprisingly, GameCreds. Show's building a supply depot. God damn it, it's not Sjow, it's Sjow for... Ugh. Come on! Always need to get that one right. Sjow, it's Sjow, damn it. Attack of the Sjow. Yeah, there's plenty of jokes that we could put in there. Very easy puns. Always things that need to be in caster's repertoire. Apparently lag being reported there by Freman, so we'll probably need to get rid of a few spectators. Get rid of the observers. Gateway coming up right here for Freman. Sjow with the nice and early gas. Again, possibly looking for big, mad pressure. Hopefully, with the Marauders. I'll say, it didn't work too badly. And it does work really well against Protoss. Just Freman did a fantastic job of bottling his opponent into his base. So he wasn't able to really do an awful lot with that Marauder. He wasn't able to apply pressure to his opponent. He was forced on the defensive, which is not an ideal situation if you're going Marines Marauders. Once he got his medivacs out, which again was quite late, he was able to bring the pressure back using drops with the medivacs. But again, a little bit too late. The amount of damage he was able to do wasn't so great. Show the second supply depot right there. Going through with the barracks. And he grabs himself a Marine. No big surprises. Marines, always nice to have. The grunt work. That's what they do. Freman continues to push. Single zealot. All the way over there. Of course, it'll chop its way through the Marine, no problem at all. There is a second one on the way. So a little bit of dancing, prancing's going to be happening. Up we go. This is tense, folks. It's tense. Sjow knows no limits. Especially with his micromanagement. Very good with that. Running all the way back to the mineral line. Let's get the hell out of there. The choppy. Can we delay? Yes, we can with 10 SCV. The question is, can he escape? Can he get out alive from that? Was that really worthwhile? It does delay the production of Sjow quite a little bit, and that is important. Why is it important? Well, it's to make sure he doesn't get a critical mass of Marines to push that away. However, Sjow has a proxy factory going on. Is he going to use it for scouting? Maybe. Or was he going to build things for it? Well, yeah, it's pretty common to see them used for scouting purposes, so we will see. You never know, we could see units coming out of it. Bear in mind, Freman has no idea that it's there. That would be quite the surprise. Totally against all those Hellions. Hellions? What the hell am I talking about? Bunker coming up right there. I'd say grab maybe some Hellions against the Marines. Possibility. Oh, once again, more choppy harassment on those workers. What do they ever do to you? What do they ever do to you? There's the surround, though. Gonna lose a couple of workers, but really not worth it to throw the 2 zealots away for that one. There you go. Freman getting the hell out of there. He's got a Stalker to back him up this time, though, so at least he has a little bit of ranged firepower to help. But that bunker is in a great place. Sjow with absolute perfect placement there. Takes an SCV for free, but yeah, here you go. Hellions are actually on the way. He built it in his base! He built it in his base! Wonderful. He actually did that. That is fantastic. There you go. Hellions coming out right in the base. And the mineral line is very vulnerable indeed. Chase it down with the Stalker. How much roasting are we going to be going on here? And that, one way or the other, this is going to delay the economy. Nice big line. Oh, it takes one. Can he take any more? No, he can't. Oh, come on. He needs to get it in that zappy. The little taser-style things of the probes. Take it out. So only one loss. Not too bad. Second one on the way, though. Again, the Stalker's going to be able to nail it down. Continues to apply pressure. Bear in mind, however, he's got 3 gateways right now, so that's pretty good. Hellion to the back of there. Yes, Hellion to the back of the store, to the warehouse, takes one. Can he get another one? He looks for it. Can he get a second? No, he doesn't get it. Again, not worth the spend. Or was it? You know, you can't just go off a straight cost-for-cost analysis. It did force him to pub a good 8 or 9 probes off the mineral line. That is considerable. However, there are too many Stalkers out right now for that to be effective. Or will it? He's still going for it. He still continues to produce it. He thinks he's got the money for it, so hey, why not? Freman, on the other hand, has a little bit of a blockade going on right here. No goods in or out of Show's base. Again, it's going to be a hard line to run, though. He's going to need quite a few Stalkers to do it. He knows it. He warps in an additional 3. He's got 4 Zealots, 4 Stalker, ready to apply pressure to it. Once again, those Hellions continue their work, still going in for the harassment. Can we get a barbecue on them? Takes 1. Oh, this is a good one as well. Takes 2. Can he get any more out of it? Yeah, he takes 3. There you go. That was definitely worthwhile. Absolutely fantastic. Continues with that harassment. That factory will go down eventually. Not building anything else out of it, but takes a good 3 or 4 probes there. So nothing too bad about that. And Freman now actually going all the way back. Factory's going to go down. It is on fire. Ladies and gentlemen, it's on fire. Yep, that is dead. Unless he drops a mule in. You know, he could. No. He just doesn't have the time. No question about it. He is dead. He could have dropped a mule in, assuming he had the energy. Probably didn't. You know, he did. He could have, but I say probably not worth the loss on the economy of actually doing that. Okay, Sjow is now sitting on a Stargate. At least he will be momentarily. He's got another factory coming up right there. Cancels it immediately. Simply needed to build that so he could get his starport rolling. No problem. Actually, no, he didn't. He already had that. So cancel straight out of that. Barracks, supply depot, 3 barracks, plus those starport, which means only one thing: Marines, Marauder, and Medivacs once again. However, bear in mind he has held his opponent back. His opponent doesn't even have a robotics facility right now. Still only on 3 gateways. Now building his robotics facility, which means those Colossi ain't going to be coming out for some time. So Sjow does have the ability to apply a lot of pressure with those Marines, Marauders, and Medivacs. And there's going to be very little to stop him from doing that. Freman does have a fairly potent force, but without the Colossus, you can't effectively neutralize the Marines, Marauder, Medivac push. You just can't do it. You can fight it, certainly, and hey, you may very well even win it. But you just don't have that really great, amazing counter. Up we go. More pressure will be applied right here by Freman. He's got 9 Stalkers, he's got 2 Sentry, and he's got himself 3 wonderful Zealots. Sjow, on the other hand, sitting on 19 Marines, 5 Marauders. No combat shield. Stim is only just finishing. It will be ready. No question about that. Bunker being rebuilt. There's the Medivac. Drop possibilities. Where's he going with this? Follow the line all the way around. Follow the string. That's where it's going, folks. That's very vulnerable indeed, because right now you see that Freman's got pretty much all of his defensive forces out of his base. Does he have anything? He's just got 3 Stalkers there. 3 Stalkers won't be enough to deal with that, I'm afraid. No question. Nexus on its way as well. Again, very vulnerable to dropping. But you know, it's all is not lost. If something gets dropped in there, it's not the worst thing to ever happen. He can still warp in. He's still got 3 gateways, so he can still warp in additional units. Zealots are dropped right there. Will they go straight for the reinforcement of the front line, or will they hang around? If they do hang around, then that's going to neutralize that drop pretty effectively. Don't see how much damage he's going to be able to do here. Could kill the pylon. He's going straight for the mineral line, though. Not a particularly unusual strategy. There you go. Drop, all the way along. He's got a single Marauder right there, and in it comes. Big firepower applied to those probes. Is he going to be able to take out enough to justify the cost of the drop, though? Stalkers trying to carve their way through there. Everything off the mineral line. Oh, Freman thinks he's at an awful lot of risk right now, and he might very well be right. Show's drop neutralized pretty effectively. Okay, Freman's got an observer in the base. He knows exactly what's happening. He can see the Medivacs going in. Reactor on there, pumping them out pretty damn heavy. He needs to get those Colossi done. It was scouted. His opponent is well aware that Colossi are on their way. Combat shield coming up. That will help just a little bit. Makes him a little bit more durable about that, but he's going to need some Vikings. Of course, the wonderful thing about having a starport and a reactor means you've also got the ability to very quickly build some Vikings, which will be wonderful. Sjow once again, proving herself to be a bit of a baller, scouting with a command center. Oh, God. Half of his forces actually neutralized right there, unfortunately, by the very good force field placement of Freman. That's going to be very unpleasant. Around the side once again, though, Freman is not feeling it. He ain't feeling it, and there come the reinforcements from the side. Freman's going to get absolutely crushed here. In they come, absolutely merciless. Guns, guns, guns. Freman gives it up. Knows he can't counter that. There you go. One apiece right here in this best of 3 series.